Hotties, I'm Brooklyn.
And I'm Anaya, and welcome to the Hotmess Hotline.
We're two 20-something Scorpios born on the same day, October 29th.
Double the trouble, double the chaos, and double the receipts.
This is the hotline you call when you're tired of pretending like you got it all together.
Because guess what? We're figuring it out in real time.
Hotmess Hotline, tap in or tap out. What's up, Hotties? I'm Brooklyn.
And I'm Anaya, and welcome to the Hotmess Hotline.
Today we have...
Johnny from RP.
What is RP?
I was in class one time and I was just thinking like what me and Damo always wanted to do a brand, but we couldn't figure out what the name was. And he just thought of RP, but we didn't really know what RP stood for. So we just was calling it RP at first. And then one time my little brother just texted me like, it should stand for, Rogue Project. And I was like, what does that mean? So I looked at the word Rogue and put the project, and it was like, it kind of worked out. It sounded right. So we just went with it from there.
Okay. So definition of rogue, like, do you know the definition?
Yeah, like the word rogue means you're going outside of the expectations to do something. And I believe like that's how you live life. Like if you just doing the basics, you gonna be basic. If you go outside the lines and have your own twist to it or do something that's a little bit different, you going, stand out in a good way.
Okay, I understand.
I like that.
Okay. Was there a specific moment where you knew you wanted to like create a clothing brand? Like what was the spark? Like y'all said y'all always wanted to start a clothing brand, but like
just spark. I was always shy, like, I was always a little bit nervous, like, so one of the things is like I'll have to be posting, I'll have to be like sociable, but one day it was just like, am I gonna let like fear hold me back from what I want to do? So my cousin Asada was like, she just told me, you can't be afraid to step on the stage or getting booed before you actually step on the stage, you know what I'm trying to say? So I was just like, yeah, but we're just gonna do it. I made some calls, got a manufacturer, and we're here today.
Shout out to Asada, that's my girl. Where do you pull like the inspiration from, like with your pieces?
Really from me, like, cause I feel like I'm fly myself, I feel like I dress myself, so I think of like, all right, what's something that I'll go to the store and buy, you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't say like, all right, I'm gonna just drop something just to make money. Nah, I'm gonna drop it to make people really want to wear my clothes.
Okay, so what was the idea with the shirt?
The idea with this one came from, it was like summery. Like I was thinking like, all right, these gonna come out in June, so I gotta make something that gives like a summer type of vibe.
Whenever you do like the seasonal drops,
Mm-hmm.
so like what is like something that you probably are like, okay, yeah, we gotta do long sleeves or we gotta do jackets, or you just following the trends, or you kind of trying to like set yourself aside?
As of right now, it's really just weather. Like I look
Okay.
at it like weather. Like I wouldn't want to drop a t-shirt in December. Like I look at what's in season as in clothes. So it's like, okay, come, fall time, it gotta be hoodie. Then come January, February, sweatsuit. Then come next season, tracksuit, maybe long sleeve. I do it based on the season because it's like people are looking to shop for them specific clothes.
Right.
So if I'm dropping t-shirts in December, they're going, that ain't gonna be as good sale wise. So I gotta keep up to date on the seasons.
As far as like the styles though, like I've been seeing like some like with diamonds on them. I'll see like some with like the short sleeve with like the long, like, you know what I mean? Like as far as like the styles, like what's your style? Like you said, like you like more like the fitted look, but like what was something like that you would pick from your collection that you would just like throw on, like, or like put us an outfit together?
See me, like that's the thing with me, and that's where it's a little bit different because like the second job, like the only job, like that was crop shirts. I never bought a crop shirt before I had this one, so like it's not about me. Like I look to see what other people, like I look to see what's in style, and I like you said, what's the trend, because I'm a little bit basic. Like I'll just throw on a t-shirt, some nice jeans, some shoes, and I'm cool. Other people gotta be oversized, or it gotta be, like something, it gotta be something to it. Like you gotta put a chain on your pants. Like I'm not with none of that. I'm just regular and basic. So, but that's not gonna get far. I know that. That's just me personally, how I like to dress. So I gotta think about, all right, what's trending, like what's the new style, like, you know what I'm saying, like something, for example, like, like the not baggy but not too skinny pants, like how the spider pants look, they're more in style, like stuff like that. Like I gotta figure out and keep a track of what's in style.
Okay. Did you start your clothing brand like with a team, or were you solo? I know you were saying like a lot of people like inspired you or like gave you a little bit of a push when it came to like your brand, but like is it just your brand or is there other people?
Nah, so it's me and Damore. So he's at school right now. It was always something that we just had talked about. Like I always grew up around people that had like clothing brands. So with that being said, it was something I was familiar with. Like I was familiar with, with MOQ Man and different type of manufacturers and like quality and all that. Like I knew about it, so just one day it was just kind of something that just happened. I just got up and said, all right, I'm gonna really do it this time. I ain't gonna keep saying I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna really do it.
What's one quote or mindset that keeps you grounded? Because I know you said Sada told you about being booed before you even put yourself out there, but like what's something else?
Something that keeps me grounded, you just gotta keep going. Like, like sometimes, there's gonna be times when there's like, it could be hard or it could feel like, just wanna give up because you ain't where you're supposed to be at or think where you supposed to be at. But I think like, you just gotta keep going. Like, nothing don't ever stop, shit don't stop, so you just gotta keep going. And you never know, like tomorrow might be the day where, your page might go up, you know what I mean? Somebody, the right person might put on your shirt and now you look like you're doing something. So you just gotta keep going. You never know when that day gonna come.
Okay. What makes Rogue Project different from like every other like streetwear brand that's out right now?
Because it's me.
Okay.
So it's like, there's thought that go into it. Like I ain't just grabbing shirts and trying to make money. No, I'm grabbing shirts to make people, like I want people to wear my clothes and feel good. Like when you buy that, Louis Vuitton or that Dior or that Babe, whatever you wear, I want people to have the same feeling when they put on my clothes. So they feel like, all right, I got I got on a Dior, Dior shoes with some nice jeans and they put on my shirt. They feel just as good as if they had a Dior shirt on or a Mary shirt on or a Crumb or whatever that brand is. You feel just as good or if not better with mine on.
Okay. What was the biggest challenge in the early days?
Day by day is like a real thing, like it's a real grind with it. You ain't just gonna wake up like famous or you ain't gonna wake up like the star. You just gotta just go.
Speaking of your page, what is your handles? Like how can they find your brand or like cop up if they wanted to?
So like you go on Instagram, you type in rogueproject.us. TikTok is rogueproject.us. To get to the website, it's the same thing, but it's through Shopify. So if you go through the Instagram and click the link in my bio, it should get you to the website.
Okay. I like that.
Would you ever collab with another brand or designer in the city? And if so, who?
Designer, I would go with a designer in the city that I know personally. His name is Jaden. He worked with YMB Gallery. I don't remember what his design page is called, but like he's real good at design, graphic design, and that's a real talent. Like that's really like art on computer. So that's somebody that I would really work with. That I can see myself working with.
If you did collab, do you know like what type of piece you would want to make like with him?
I seen bro make a bunch of different pieces, so it could be anything. Like I'll be satisfied if he want to just do hats, I'll do hats. If he want to do hoodies, whatever it is, I'll be satisfied working with him regardless because he's one of them. Like he's really nice at what he do.
Okay. What's one Hotmess story from your journey that ended up being a blessing?
To be honest, like the second drop, they were crop t-shirts, but they wasn't really supposed to be crop t-shirts. The manufacturer really didn't listen, so they came. And when he sent me the pictures, they didn't look like the mock-up that I sent him. And when they came, I'm like, I didn't think, he showed me the pictures, I wasn't really happy. Like you could ask people that I was showing, I'm like, bro, this ain't how it's supposed to go. Like he made it wrong, he didn't listen, but when they came, they looked better. So like I learned like you just gotta just wait till they come. Like it'll work out, just wait till they come. You gotta see them in person before you go off a picture. And he showed me like a 2X or something. Like the 2X ain't really look too good. He should have showed me a small or like a medium. He showed me a 2X. I'm like, what the?
So when they sent you the picture and it was like you wasn't satisfied in that moment, like what did you end up doing about that?
I ain't gonna lie, I was panicking. Like I was like really like stressed. Like I'm like, what? Like he didn't listen to nothing I say. I'm like, this is really on the way. This is what I paid money for. Like I'm like, I would not wear this if somebody was to show me it. I was just real panicky, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna come. I'm wait to see how they look when they come. And then like, you know what I mean? They came and they look good. So I was like, all right, next time I would just wait until I got it before I even say anything. Cause a picture can look one way, it look different in person. So you just gotta wait till you get it.
You say looks can be deceiving.
Yes.
You throw the clothing brand or
what's a
whatever.
message you'd give to someone who's scared to start their own brand?
Like I said before, you don't know what's going on. You can't be afraid to step on the stage before you get booed. So it's like you gotta just try it. Like you never know. Like I thought myself, like where I'm at now, I still think like I remember when I had 50 followers, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember when I had like none. So it's like you start from somewhere, like you gotta just try it. Like you can't be afraid to try it. You never know what you're gonna be good at until you try it. So that fear is, you can't let that fear hold you back forever. That's gonna block a lot of blessings and you don't want that.
Is there still days where you're like discouraged?
Yeah, that's normal though. Yeah, but I just move around it. I do the best to persevere through that. So that's normal though.
How do you go about like marketing and stuff for your brand? Like, do you have like a team, or is it like all you, like you posting constantly, or like how do you go about getting your brand out to the world?
So like marketing is, I believe, like the number one thing, because like I'm a marketing major myself, so like I believe marketing is number one. Like Pittsburgh is like real delayed. Like Pittsburgh is real behind in ways compared to like Atlanta, Miami, LA. So I think like, all right, so what's promotions that are doing out there that I can make and that I can do and bring it to the city. That's how I think about it. Like I look at it as like, all right, what's photo shoots that I do that's different? What's a video I could do that's different? You know what I'm saying? So I look at it as like that's a very important piece. So I put like more thought into that than any other thing else.
Okay. Question: can we get a sneak peek or anything coming next for RP?
You gotta zoom in on that.
My bad. He said, yeah, look. I like it. Is there anything on the back of it, or there anything?
Not right now, but I might add some.
You might add something to the back?
You got time. Yeah, it's okay. So are you gonna have anything targeted towards the girls? Because I mean, like, it's all unisex, but like...
Oh, yeah, we didn't. I was going to ask that. That was one of the questions I did want to ask. Like, well, what, like, types of clothing do you sell? Like, shirts, pants, sweatsuits?
Everything. It just started, but, like, I want to do everything. Like, like, shirts, hats, sweatsuits, tracksuits, hoodies, beanies, socks, everything. The only thing that I would never do is probably shoes. But everything else, yeah.
Okay. So who is your like target audience now? Like, is it like towards like men, women, kids, plus size?
It's kind of like, I would say like the younger people. Like I would say like people around like, like I'm not saying anybody older could wear it, but I'm saying like people around my age group, you know what I'm saying? Like, and younger. Anybody who feels comfortable wearing it. Like it's just unisex, so it ain't no specific like woman or female. No,
okay.
It's unisex.
Okay. No kids yet? No kids clothes?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not
is that
yet.
in the plan?
Yeah, I was saying, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I think that was my question. I think I just worded it wrong.
He ain't even tell. Are you gonna have something for the girls? Like specifically for the ladies, like just us.
We could work on that. I'll work on that.
Yeah. Maybe we should collab.
Yeah, we could work on that. Okay, we can get that together.
The RPX Hotmess Hotline.
Yeah, literally.
We can get that together.
Okay. You ready for the games?
The hotties love RP.
That's actually.
They should.
That's actually. We gotta talk about that.
Where do you see Rose Project in like the next 5 years?
Just like bigger, like you'll see it more out of state, like not just in Pittsburgh. Like you will see it like in videos. You'll see it in like streamers wearing it. Like you'll see more people wearing it outside of Pittsburgh. Like I want people to be on vacation and say like, oh yeah, I seen your shirt when I was in Atlanta. I seen your shirt when I was in Cali. I seen your shirt when I was in Miami. Like that's how I want it to be. I want it to be not just in Pittsburgh, but all over by then.
Have you sent it to anybody? Like how people have like PO boxes and stuff, where you can like give them your shirt.
Not necessarily like not like anybody famous, but like people that I know personally that kind of like got a following or kind of done like I didn't
like many influencers.
Yeah, like that guy like over like 50,000 on Instagram that I know personally that I was able to that just did it because they know me and I know them before I even get it to the clothes. So I was able to send something like that out to them.
All right, so since we're both trying to put the city on the map, what's 5 brands from the city that you want to shout out or that you like?
5. No order. I can't say no order. I won't put in no order, but 5 brands that I like. 1, you gotta put Venture Skin VX. That's the family. You gotta put them. Shout out Page, man. You gotta put them. 2, like I said, YB Gallery. I know them personally, like Jag, LeBron, Jaden, they all like that shit. Like what they doing is hard. Like it's different. Like it's something that the city, like it's a bit different. Not too different, but it's something that is like isn't really ideal because it's like I said, the city's a little behind, but they're like they with me, so they know what's going to be hot in the city in 2 years, so they already on it. You know what I'm saying? So like they got it
standing out.
Yeah, like they're actually like doing something. Like I see what they're doing. Their shit and their pieces are hard. Like shout out them. Play for Modest. I like them. I like Play for Modest. Havoc Soul. Shout out Troy.
We got one more.
Let me see. I got one more. You Dig. I like You Dig. Shout out Nef. Like, and he been doing it for years. So
Yeah.
I like You Dig. You Dig's in there.
Okay. I think that was a good lineup. That was a good lineup.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. We're gonna ask you to tell one confession that, like, behind the scenes, like, it's a behind the scenes secret of like your clothing brand. So it could be your worst customer DM, a design that flopped, a moment that you like fake confidence. Well, you did tell us one of those, but like another one, something that you did like out of desperation and it worked. Like something that was like you probably would have never told nobody until now.
I don't like nothing I ever drop. And I said I don't like it as in like, oh, it's ugly. I don't like it as in like I feel like it could be a little bit better. Like I'm real picky. Like I'm never gonna be satisfied. And then I did. So like I said, like all right, that could have been hard, but it could have been different if I took that off the design or if I added this to the design. Like I wouldn't say I don't like it, but everything I dropped so far was just like it could have been better and it'll be better going forward. So it'd be like, it's hard, it's cool, but like.
So you've been feeling a little mediocre about it.
Yeah, but like I'll always feel that way. Like that's just how I am personally. I was like that as a kid growing up. Like you guys, my mom. Like I never said it's like I'm my biggest critic. So it's just like it'll always be that way. I feel like it ain't a bad way. Like I don't say like, oh yeah, that's horrible. No, I say it as in like it could have been better after I look at like I could have added this, I could have added that, I could have removed this, removed that. So that's just like how I am. So I'll never really be satisfied.
Okay.
I did not expect you to say that.
Me either. I was like, that was a different take.
You
like,
gotta
I was
see
not
my
expecting
face
that
when he
either.
says that.
I
never
think
liked
both of us,
face.
bro. I think we both did it because we both was like, what?
I
Like,
made the same face. It was
swear. Because that was like interesting. Like, I wouldn't have thought you would have said that. Because normally, like people who have like clothing brands, they're like super overly confident. But that's how it's supposed to be. Because it's like you wouldn't want nobody else to not be confident.
Yeah, like I said, it's not like I'm saying like, oh, it's horrible. I would never know. It's like, all right, I look at it. I say like, all right, I should have took that off. I should have took that off. But that's how it is with anything. Like I'm like that with like. I should maybe wear them shoes today. Like I'm just real picky and real particular, and I could get like real like like I'm my biggest critic. So it could be like never satisfied. One of them type of things.
Okay.
Okay. So when I ask you these questions, you can't think about it. You just gotta on the fly. Okay. All right. So screen printing or embroidery?
Screen print.
Why?
Screen print just feels better. Like screen print just it's just that. Like I like screen print better.
Okay. Oversized or fitted?
Me personally, I like fitted, but this is just me. So I would say fitted, but like oversized, ain't nothing wrong with oversized though. I just ain't never, I'm not an oversized type, but there ain't nothing wrong with it though. It's hard.
Okay. So which ones were sample delays or shipping nightmares?
Shipping nightmares, because sample delays, you can just find a different manufacturer where the samples from. But shipping delays, when you think it's coming and it's not, they said it's on the way and they ain't seen the tracking number, that's when it could be like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay. All right, which one's better, local support or strangers showing love? Like, which one really impacts you more?
Strangers, I ain't gonna lie, because it'd be like local, I ain't gonna say like I expect people, but like local would be like people that I grew up with, like people that I'm already cool with. So it's like I know they got the love for me, so it's like it kind of fits. But when it's like a random person like saying something, or when it's a random person asking to buy something that I don't know or that I didn't follow, it'd be like, oh yeah, okay, maybe I could be doing a little something, because they don't even know me and they already asking to wear something.
Okay. And lastly, quality or aesthetic? Like, which one do you value more?
Quality.
I knew I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna say that one.
Okay.
That was a good one. That was good. Who do you feel like behind the camera, like the cameraman or videographer, photographer, would take RP to the next level?
So we work with Rax Vision, the agent. We work with her, shout out her. We work with I work with Trey 35, Twan, and Seth. So that's really all it for now. But like there's other people like Germ, but like I said, Twan, anytime Twan behind the camera, it's gonna be hard. Rax Vision, her, shout out the agent, she's hard. Like I feel like it's kinda like they just like take the pictures. You gotta work with them. So like that's kinda on me. If I wanna take to the next level, I gotta get creative and meet them on their level. So it could be something that looks right, like, because they're just there to take the picture. Now they will help, but they're being paid to take pictures, so I gotta put the vision and just tell them just what to do.
Okay. Who are like some people that you would probably want to work with in the future? Like if you've worked with the other people, who are some people that you want to work with?
I'll work with Germ Shotted. Let's see, Germ Shotted. Nord Capture. He that's my man. That's about it so far for real. Yeah, that's about it. 76ers Network. Tag, like people like that. Yeah, that's about it right now that I could think of.
Okay. Would you consider yourself a hot mess?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Not really. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got certain things together, but like, I don't feel like when somebody come across me and they really get to talking to me, they're not going to feel like, oh, he's basic. Nah, I'm one of them people you're going to remember forever because like you said, I'm a hot mess. Like, there's something
You're
always
very
going
complex.
on. Yeah, there's always something going on.
Wait, we never asked him about his 20s, other than your age.
Well, he didn't even want to say his age.
What, am I 20?
Yeah, okay. How's your
Yeah.
20s been so far, and what do you look forward to in your 20s?
I was 20 before I was 20, so I'm just looking forward to just like traveling more, like just doing older things. But like I felt like I was 20 when I was like 18, so like this is old.
Okay. Oh, okay. Do you see yourself like in the next because we got 9 more years? Do you see yourself like having a family, going to school, just different things? Like, what do you see for yourself in the next 9 years of your 20s?
I'll have my MBA by then. I'll already have my bachelor's degree by then. My bachelor's, get my MBA. I will start a family by like 30. I'll be like 30, 31, 32. Not too. The youngest I can see myself having a family, the youngest is like 25, 26. I just have to be done with school, but I'll be done with school by like 24. So by then, like I said, the youngest is 27 maybe. That's a little bit too young because I want to get through my 20s with no kids and then 30.
Okay. As far as like your 20s, you're in school, so would you consider the student route? Because you're kind of doing a little bit of both. Like you're doing like the entrepreneurial thing, and then you're doing like the student route, right? So like, which one do you feel like will right now take you the furthest? Speaking
Time
as
will
of now.
tell.
Yeah.
Time will tell. Like I said, I really don't know. Like it just time will tell. Like we'll just have to really see. I have to really look back at this question when I'm like 24, 25. Like time will tell. Like I said, the clothes could do something, or me being in school and pursue my career might do something. So it really just time will have to tell. I really don't know. They both sound like they could. They both could be something great. So you just gotta see.
Yeah. I like that. What about the else about the 20s plan? Is there anything like in your 20s, so far that you feel like you're not ready for, or you are worried about?
Bro, yes. Being
What?
being a real life adult, that shit is bro, I was just 16 doing what I wanted. Now I gotta 20, now I'm gonna graduate. Now I'm gonna be doing adult things, doing grocery shopping and buying toilet paper. What the fuck is that? My mom was doing that. Now I gotta do it. I'm not looking forward to that. I miss being a kid. When I was a kid though, I was always saying I want to be older. No, I should have been a kid. Now that I'm older, it's damn, this is really real. This is really where I'm at. I mean, I'm happy to be here, but at the same time, it's just I wish
when I was
when I was 16, 17.
That's bittersweet. You gotta live in the moment, or it's just gonna pass you by. And then by the time you're older, you're gonna be like.
But when I was younger, then I wasn't living in the moment. I was trying to be
Grown.
Yeah, I was trying to be older. I was trying to be grown and not be young. Now that I'm older, I'm like, dang, you can't backtrack now. So now it's just when I'm younger. That's my that's my advice to younger people: be young. Just getting older ain't better. And I ain't even that old, and I already think it's ugly. So imagine I get older, it's gonna get ugly.
Uglier, huh?
I said growing up was ghetto.
Yeah, it is. It's a scam.
It is.
It's a scam. Real bad. Well, I like those questions.
They're good. Have fun.
Thank you. Shot bar. RP. Fuck with me, don't fuck without me. Drop 3 on the way. You know, just wait on it. That's all.
Okay. Remember, we take calls,
not accountability.
So until next time,
thank you for calling the Hotmess Hotline.
We hanging up.